Sean Combs, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, Diddy. These names are synonymous with success, innovation, and a relentless drive that transformed the music industry. He rose from the streets of Harlem to conquer the music world, a journey that was anything but easy. From humble beginnings, he faced countless obstacles and challenges. A natural talent, he climbed the ranks at Uptown Records, where he honed his skills and learned the intricacies of the music business. His determination and vision set him apart. He had a gift, an ear for beats, an eye for talent. This unique ability allowed him to spot and nurture artists who would go on to become superstars. He launched Bad Boy Records. It was a power move, a statement that he was ready to change the game. Bad Boy Records quickly became a powerhouse in the industry. He signed the notorious Big, a legend in the making. This partnership would redefine hip-hop and leave an indelible mark on music history. Success followed. Hits, awards, and unimaginable wealth. Diddy was not just a producer, he was a cultural icon, influencing fashion, lifestyle, and business. He had it all. Mansions, cars, parties. His life was a non-stop celebration of excess, a testament to his hard work and ambition. His life was a non-stop celebration of excess. But with great success came great scrutiny and pressure. Diddy was on top of the world. He was a symbol of what could be achieved with talent and tenacity, but every empire has its cracks. Behind the glitz and glamour there were struggles, controversies, and moments of doubt. The rise to the top is never without its challenges. Yet through it all, Diddy remained resilient, constantly reinventing himself and his brand. His story is one of perseverance, innovation, and the relentless pursuit of greatness. The rise and reign of Diddy is a testament to the power of dreams and the unyielding spirit of a true music icon. Behind the lavish facade, darkness brewed. The opulence and grandeur were merely a mask, hiding the sinister underbelly of an empire built on deceit. Whispers of Diddy's ruthlessness circulated. In the shadows, stories of his merciless tactics spread like wildfire, painting a picture of a man who would stop at nothing to achieve his goals. Cutthroat deals, shady business practices. Behind closed doors, alliances were forged in secrecy and contracts were signed with hidden agendas. Every handshake carried a weight of treachery. He was hungry for power, and some said he'd do anything to keep it. His ambition knew no bounds, and his determination was unyielding. To him, power was not just a goal, but an obsession. Then came the accusations: sex trafficking, racketeering, transportation for prostitution. The charges were a litany of horrors, each more damning than the last, revealing a dark world of exploitation and corruption. The charges were shocking, the details even more so. As the grim realities came to light, the public was left in disbelief, grappling with the enormity of his crimes. The music stopped, the parties ended. The once vibrant scenes of celebration and success were now ghostly remnants of a fallen empire. Diddy's world came crashing down. The empire he had meticulously built was now in ruins, and he was left to face the consequences of his actions. The trial was a media frenzy. Cameras flashed, capturing every moment of his fall from grace. The world watched as the once mighty figure was brought to his knees. The verdict was swift and merciless: guilty. The judgment echoed through the courtroom, sealing his fate and marking the end of an era. His empire crumbled, built on a foundation of lies. The facade had shattered, revealing the truth beneath. In the end, the lies that had once fortified his power became the very reason for his downfall. Gone were the silk sheets and champagne. Diddy traded his designer suits for an orange jumpsuit. He was just another number now, lost in the system. The iron gates clanged shut behind him. The sound echoed the finality of his situation. This was his new reality, the Metropolitan Detention Center, a place where hope goes to die. The air was thick with despair, a stark contrast to the perfumed air of his former life. The smell of sweat, urine and fear hung heavy. He was a long way from home. Inside, a brutal hierarchy reigned. Forget platinum records and Billboard charts. Here, respect was earned through violence and intimidation. Diddy, the former king of hip-hop, was just another inmate, a nobody. The other prisoners, hardened criminals with nothing to lose, saw him for what he was, weak, vulnerable and very, very afraid. They mocked his celebrity, his wealth, his past life. It was a constant reminder of everything he'd lost. Section 5. The Price of Fame, a target in orange. His fame, once his shield, was now a target on his back. Everyone knew his face, his story. He was a trophy, a prize to be claimed. "Yo, check it, it's Puff Daddy!" A voice boomed across the yard, laced with malice. Heads turned, eyes hungry for a piece of the fallen star. They crowded around, whispering threats, promising pain. Fear became his constant companion, a knot in his stomach that never untied. He was trapped, a caged animal surrounded by predators. Section 6. Violence erupts, a night of terror. The air was thick with tension, a palpable sense of dread hanging over the cell block. The dim lighting cast long shadows, creating an eerie atmosphere that seemed to foreshadow the chaos to come. One night, the tension exploded. The inmates, already on edge, were like a powder keg waiting to ignite. The slightest provocation was enough to set off a chain reaction of violence. A fight broke out in the showers. It started with a shove, then escalated into a full-blown brawl. The confined space amplified the brutality, with nowhere to run and no one to stop it. Diddy, caught in the crossfire, was brutally attacked. He had been in the wrong place at the wrong time, and now he was paying the price. The attackers showed no mercy, their rage unleashed upon him. Punches rained down, each blow a reminder of his fall from grace. The sound of fists hitting flesh echoed through the showers, a grim symphony of violence. Diddy tried to shield himself, but it was no use. He tasted blood, felt ribs crack. The pain was excruciating, each breath a struggle. He knew he was in serious trouble, but there was nothing he could do to stop the onslaught. He cried out for help, but no one came. His pleas were drowned out by the chaos, his voice lost in the din of the fight. The other inmates were too busy trying to survive to come to his aid. In that moment, stripped bare and broken, he was no one special, just another inmate, another victim of the system. His past glories meant nothing here, in this place of despair and violence, just another victim in a system designed to punish. The prison was a harsh and unforgiving place, where the strong preyed on the weak and survival was a daily struggle. Diddy was learning this the hard way. The guards finally intervened, pulling the attackers away. Their arrival was too late to prevent the damage, but at least it stopped the beating. The guard's presence was a reminder of the thin line between order and chaos in the prison. He lay there, gasping for breath, his body a canvas of pain. Every inch of him hurt, a testament to the brutality he had endured. As he lay there, he wondered how much more he could take and whether he would ever find a way out of this nightmare. Section 7. Isolation. The crushing weight of silence. He was moved to solitary confinement for his own protection. The isolation was suffocating. 4 walls, a cot, a steel toilet. The silence was deafening, broken only by the drip, drip, drip of a leaky faucet. He had nothing but time to think, to confront the demons he'd tried so hard to outrun. Regret gnawed at him. Shame choked him. His thoughts raced, a never-ending loop of what-ifs and if-onlys. He was lost in a labyrinth of his own making. Section 8. Reflections. The long road to redemption. Days bled into weeks, weeks into months. He started reading, writing, reflecting. He thought about the people he'd hurt, the lives he'd damaged. He thought about the empire he'd built, the shortcuts he'd taken. Slowly, painfully, he began to understand the true cost of his actions. The road to redemption was long, arduous, and uncertain, but for the first time, he was willing to walk it. Section 9. Justice Served: The Fall of a Mogul. Diddy's case served as a stark reminder that justice, though often slow, can be served. No matter how rich, how famous, how powerful one might be, the law eventually catches up. His fall from grace was a cautionary tale, a morality play for the 21st century. It proved that even the brightest stars could be consumed by their own darkness. Section 10. Conclusion. A stark reminder. His story is a reminder that we are all accountable for our actions, that the choices we make have consequences, that the pursuit of success, of wealth, of power should never come at the expense of others. Diddy's fall from grace was a tragedy, but it was also a wake-up call, a reminder that no one is above the law and that true justice demands accountability.